Hello, good people. Welcome to a new moon intention setting reading. My name is Rick Aster. Let's see what the cards have to suggest for your new moon intentions for the new moon of November 4th, 2021. Ideally, you will take the ideas that resonate here and use them to choose one area of focus where you will change your life in a way that involves changing your self-concept or your idea of who you are. So you're looking for these big changes. The first card, the situation, is the Fool in reverse. So either this means there's some foolishness going on, or there's some assumptions you're working from that you may need to revisit. We all have these unexamined assumptions that we try to operate our lives by. That's the situation card. So it's saying, in all likelihood, the second thing that I said. There's some unexamined assumption that you may be ready to set aside, take a fresh look at, see what things really are. Now, for the rest of the cards in the marketplace spread, the Devil is the obstacle, which may mean the details of something, or it may mean there's a temptation. Eight of Wands is in the marketplace position. What the world would suggest is to go quickly, or that there's something to do with communication. The King of Cups is in the thoughts position. This is perhaps saying, notice how you're feeling. The Tower in reverse is in the feelings position, which may mean you have the feeling that something's about to go terribly wrong, and you want to avoid that. And then the Ten of Cups is in the outcome position. And this is highly favorable because it means you're going to have basically everything you want as a result of this shift in your self-concept. By changing the way you see yourself, you're going to come out with this ultimate happiness, the thing that makes you feel the most good. Well, let's clarify. Let's start by looking at the Fool in reverse. What is this Fool about? What kind of fool is this? I flipped over a bunch of cards, and that was too many, but here's a card that's sticking out. The Knight of Swords in reverse. There's some kind of quick action, decisive action perhaps, or going to the rescue, going to set things right, that is either not being done at all or is being done recklessly. So where is a situation in your life where there's something that has to be set right, and you're either not doing it or you feel like you're doing it all wrong? That may point to something that you want to change. Let me go to the marketplace position next. Why are we talking about communication and speed? Perhaps travel. I'm getting the Three of Wands in reverse. So waiting for a moment, waiting for some lucky thing to happen. So that seems to say, don't go all out just now, but that moment will come in the not too distant future. Now let me look at the Devil in the obstacle position. The card flipping over is the Magician. What I'm feeling here is that you have the tools to deal with the details of something. This is a skill you have, and you're simply not employing it, and perhaps it's that you think these details are too small to bother with, or perhaps there's something that annoys you about this particular area of focus. But there is a way, and you know the way to deal with this problem. You're simply resistant to doing it. So there is something that seems small that's important for you to do, and you haven't been doing it, but you know how. Now let me clarify the outcome. What kind of Ten of Cups are we looking at here? And I'm getting the Hierophant in reverse. This is not going to be your grandfather's 10 of Cups. You're going to be doing things in an unconventional way, perhaps a way that your ancestry would never think of, would not approve of, but it's what makes you happy. So perhaps setting aside some kind of ancestral pattern is the key to success here. So this all starts with this nagging feeling that something is going to go wrong. You want to change something because there could be a risk or a disaster looming, and you don't want that to happen. And why is this happening? Well, it's because you have these unexamined assumptions. You've been doing things the way your ancestors did them, and you've been ignoring your feelings. You have these feelings that tell you how things should go, and you're ignoring that because you think you already know how things should go, what's going to lead to a happy result. You're going to pay attention to the details, and the things you need will come in at the right time. So it may be that there is nothing for you to do right now, but an opportunity will come up, and that's when you'll take action. So this could mean a lot of different things for different people, but the cards are very clear that there's some kind of thing nagging at you, and you have to re-examine the assumptions you're holding that are based on your ancestral patterns. I'll get a guidance card now from the Pink Oracle cards. And this card wants to come out. Find a change of scenery. So getting out of the places where you are all day, every day, may be very helpful to you in changing your perspective and discovering these hidden assumptions that you now need to examine. Maybe the change of scenery will show you something about how things could be done differently. You'll see other people who do things in different ways. These are probably not members of your family, but probably people who have already broken some of their ancestral patterns. And you'll say, I see how things don't have to be the way I've always assumed they have to be. Well, I hope this helps. Good luck with your new moon intentions, setting them, and then bringing them into reality over the 2 weeks between the new moon and the following full moon. Happy new moon.